Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play LEGO World Builder. In the last episode we took on the first 4 missions of World 2. This episode we are going to take on some more. So let's start with Crab Forest. This looks interesting. But as you can see we have some defenders that we can have access to. So grab these plans, and as you can see we only get 1 defender at a time for each plan. That's recurring. That's something that's going to be kind of a theme for some of these levels, is that these plans do not always give you like 5 or 10 or something. Sometimes when you pick up a plan, it will only give you 1 model to build. So we want to make sure to utilize our plans here and build some defenders. And we also want to make sure to build our friend, the tree bot. Now what we want to do here is we want to make sure that we do this so that we only have to take on so many crabs at a time. So as you can see, there's some crabs there that we can have access to. Now what you could do is build those piles there, or build that pile there, but you have 1 defender against 2 crabs, and that's not going to bode well for you. And as you can see, these defenders are already going. And the AI will not hesitate to gang up on you either, as you've seen. And while we're waiting for those guys to finish, yeah, these crabs will not hesitate either to attack whatever the weakest defender is. So just be aware of that. Let's go ahead and take this tree here, and we'll go ahead and grab our defenders here. Build a new one. Might as well. Let's go ahead and march here. Plant our tree down there. So we'll make sure to get our duck here. That defender's down, or that crab is down. So we have 3 crabs here, so we want to make sure to have multiple defenders here to work with. And you can move trees around and stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, the defender's already almost gone. Yeah, they're kind of ganging up on these guys. That's the problem. But don't worry, we got some fresh bricks here if we need them. Quick grab this plan here. 25 ducks. That's probably plenty. Grab this defender here. And there's a lone crab over there. We'll be dealing with him in a minute. Let's just go and build our duck here and grab the goal. And bonus goal is snail. So we want to make sure to build the snail there. So now what you want to do here is you want to build your duck, and you want to try to get over here so you can grab this plan here. Easier said than done, but you just have to kind of play the wing game. As you can see, this crab here is kind of at the ready. Grab the plan and run. Okay, now you see that we have 40 bricks there. We need 25 bricks there. Make sure to grab this plan here. Yep, another defender. Always good to have defender plans. So what we want to do is we want to get all of our ducks at least to here. Okay, we're going to need some more power bricks, I think, or something. I don't remember. Oh, I think there's a bunch here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. That's fine. As long as we get like a couple power bricks there, a couple fully charged power bricks, we're good. So we are 15, we need 25. That's fine. And we have 25. So now we build our defender here, and we need to build a snail. So in order to get the snail there, you have to, of course, take apart the crab to get the red bricks that you need to build the snail. It's pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. And he's done. And grab our snail plant and build it. The snail is a very slow moving creature, so I do not recommend doing it. Next one is Fish Lake. Grab this plane here. And the frog is similar to the duck, where where it can travel on land and water. So what we want to do here is we want to kind of corral our fish into one central area, preferably not associated with any of this other stuff. As you can see, we have a new model that we can build is the freighter, which is pretty much the advanced tugboat. It is actually a very nice ship. It does consume power somewhat quickly, but it's pretty efficient, I would say. And it's definitely the best boat vessel in the game, and it's very nice. I will show you it in a minute. So it does take a whopping 25 blue bricks and 1 power brick to build it, but if you check its info, it can pick up 25 bricks, and it can travel in water and deep water just like the tugboat. So yes, it can pick up 25 bricks, which is very nice. And as you see, the goal here is steam shovel at this location. So yes, we want to build that. That is our first thing that we want to do. Make sure to bring your freighter back to this area because that's where the power bricks are. And as you can see, we have bricks there for tree bots too. Build our frog here, and we don't have enough yet. Sorry. I did not count that. Oh, I'm almost out of gas here. Almost out of power. Not good. We are going to need our freighter. Let's get our frog here quick. Make sure to rebuild the freighter here with fresh batteries. Pick up these 25 yellows. Yes, very nice. And drop them off right here. And then we'll make sure to grab a fully charged power brick. Put it there, and we need to get the steam shovel, I guess. Okay, we need to take apart the frog, tree bot, grab this, grab our plan. That's our steam shovel. Let's plant the tree right there. I believe the bonus skull is on this island here, so we'll be worrying about that in a minute. Now we can build our steam shovel. Move the freighter. Okay, and then I recommend chain bridging here as well, or chain digging. Just so you have access to that power brick. Grab our main goal here. Go for the bonus goal, and You have to check the bonus goal, and as you can see, the goal here is fish. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. Basically, your first priority is to get the steam shovel over there. So there's a couple ways you can do it. I highly recommend using your freighter to shovel the bricks over there, rather than trying to build a bridge across with your steam shovel. It's much more fuel efficient to move the bricks with your freighter. Okay. Now what we want to do here is we want to kind of use a combination of our steam shovel and tree bot to get to where we want to go. I guess we'll put this tree over here. I'm going to have to recharge here. It's a fully charged power brick here. And there's also one here too. And I don't think I have too many more. There's a used one there. So, and there's another fully charged power brick there. So we have that as well. We're going to need to start bridging here in a minute. Now, another tactic you can use is if you want to get rid of a tree, what you can do is you can take apart the tree bot, and when you do that, the tree will basically disappear. So if you want to delete a tree, you have to take apart the tree bot, but it does cost you plans. So I don't recommend doing that. But it is a good thing to note if you want to delete a tree. So I'm gonna have to recharge build another steam shovel here. Problem is that we have to dig that land there yet, so I have to be able to move my steam shovel out of the road here. That's fine. Then you can just take this tree here. And let's move our steam shovel out of the road here. I was gonna delete it, but I figured no, I better not. We're running out of power here. Let's just take apart the tree bots and build it here with the fresh power brick. Take this tree here. And just keep carrying this tree because we don't need it. Dig this spot here because we need to build the fish in the water tile. And now, take your tree bot, place it right here next to the goal, and you have enough blue bricks to build the fish in the tile. That's that easy. Kind of a trickier level, but definitely not the worst. Now the next one, leapfrogs. As you can see, bunch of alligators in this one. This one's a little tricky. You're going to be spending some time on this one. Basically, our goal here is to run across here as fast as we can. Your first frog, what you want to do is you want to grab all the planes that you can get your hands on. Make sure to grab as many plants as you can get. And take part. I believe we got all the plans, so we're good. Okay, now our next order of business is to get all of the other frogs across here. I don't believe that we actually need to get all of them, but we do need to get most of them. As you can see, we need 20 green bricks and we already have 10, so we only need to get over 2 more frogs. So they do give you frogs to work with, but you do have to still be conservative. And as you can see, the goal is tree bot as a location. Tree bot is actually not going to be used in this episode. It's just to the main thing we're going to be using is our frogs here to get across here. This is definitely a tough level, but we got it. So now build our tree bot and we're done. Go for the bonus goal. So now the next order of business. This part is probably the hardest part. We have to get across here to the duck. We have to get the duck across here. As you can see, we only have one pile of yellow bricks. So if we mess up, we have to build a frog, and we have to get it to where the duck bricks were. So just use some advanced evasive tactics. Do whatever it takes and get to the bonus goal and end the mission. Not too bad, but definitely a tougher one. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Push comes to shove. This one here is another puzzle level. This one here is a trickier puzzle level. This one here requires the bulldozer to do this. For those of you who have had the pleasure of playing Pokemon and remember the move Strength and how you have to move Strength boulders to specific spots, this is basically exactly like that. So you have to kind of use your advanced Strength moving abilities to move boulders to specific spots, and if you screw up, you're going to have to restart. Okay, I believe we have to push this one here and this one here, yes. So this is basically just a bunch of boulder puzzles. And if you need to, there's a gas station available for you to charge. Trust me, you will want to make sure to try to do this, especially if you're having troubles. Okay, so now this one here, we obviously have to start by moving this one up. Do not push that one up any further. Move this one here. Move this one all the way over. Nope, up here. Don't worry about that boulder, it's not important. And get your dozer to the goal. Pretty easy, but still a trickier puzzle level. Now, the next step is to get back to the gas station. And recharge. Now, the next goal is the bonus goal, getting the frog there. You'll see that there is a plan here. What you want to do is you do not, or I believe we want to push this boulder here, but you do not actually want to push this boulder into this spot right here. If you do that, you're going to mess things up and you're going to regret it. Trust me. So, you'll notice here that we have one green brick there. We cannot push this green brick. We can push this one, but you'll see that's already in a 3x3 radius. So this brick is the one that you want to concentrate on. So we have to get 5 green bricks. So basically the first goal is to get the bricks to the spot. As long as it's within a 3x3 square of the first brick, you're good. Didn't want to push it that time. It's a little sensitive sometimes. You do have to actually click on the actual brick in order to move it. So we already have 4 there, but we need to get one more, and it's the trickiest one. Definitely want to make sure to recharge here. It's this one right here. So I believe that now what we want to do is we want to move this boulder right here, and I think we can move it down. I'm hoping that didn't screw anything up. I don't think it did. So now what we want to do is we want to push it all the way over to here. Remember I said to leave the square open? That's why. And there you go. That was pretty easy. Now to make life a little bit easier, just move this boulder out of the road. And might as well recharge. What the heck? It doesn't really matter. I now take apart the bulldozer within this 3x3 square. It doesn't matter where, just right there is fine. And build the frog. Pretty easy stuff. And we're done. That was a little bit more tricky, but it's not the worst. So that is the second set of, that is up to mission 8 completed now in World 2. So we are 2/3 done with World 2. So that will do it for this episode. In the next episode, we will hopefully finish off World 2. And then World 3 is going to be even tougher. We'll be able to get through that one even as fast as World 2 because the levels will start getting much more difficult and much longer. But that'll be for later. So until next time, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.